Here's where I get to AI and AI agents, because I am exhausted from the dead zone. So what we have done using our own product is I have taken the entire capture demand dead zone and I'm just doing it with AI. If you can't beat them, join them. Like, I'm over trying to get people to work the 6 QAs and follow up on intent. Literally, a competitor is literally a high profile account is researching us and our competitor. Please reach out. Nobody reaches out. I'm over it. I'm done. So now here's what happens. All of that signal gets prioritized. We find out this account is ready, is putting off enough signal that they're ready for outreach. That's where they are in their journey. We automatically enrich the buying team, because you don't reach out to an account, reach out to a person, right? So we run a play, we automatically enrich the entire buying team, all those contacts. We then take the intent data that we see, things they're researching, where they've been on our website, if it's a G2, whatever it is. AI generates an amazing email that sparks conversation. We've trained the AI on our case studies, our stats, our high-value CTAs. Reaches out, sparks conversation. If there's a reply, a question, responds back, and then once we get a meeting, loops in the AE. It's freaking amazing. Inbound. Again, our SLA was 6 minutes. I was so proud. We have an SLA of 6 minutes, yay. It only got met 56% of the time. So now inbound. Someone comes to our site, wants a demo. We don't need 90 trillion fields, because we have an automatic enrichment that automatically fills in using data, so they can put in very, very minimal. We have a smart form fill out the form. Awesome. All that data goes into our map and our CRM. We then go and actually enrich the entire buying team, so we have everybody that we need. The generative AI agent, ours is named Quentin. Quentin says, okay, what have they been doing? What have they researched? What did they say? Why did they come inbound? Generates a really, really great follow-up email. It can BANT them. It can, ask questions. It can qualify them. And then boom, loops in the AE when it's time to get a meeting. So I'm all about this. I feel like Oprah. I'm going to give out cars. You get an agent. You get an agent. Here's a trade show agent. Here's this agent. Here's that agent. Here's a field marketing agent. But it really has changed our game. Now, if I am you, I'm sitting there thinking, are we just speeding up spam? And I said I wrote a book on no spam. And here's the reality, is that every single generative AI product out there uses the same large language models, right? And so if everybody's using the same large language models and everyone's automatically triggering these emails, what's going to happen? And this is an example from Matt Hines, where he did a post and obviously all these AI agents were queued up and they all responded with the exact same thing. It was and he's in about 1 second, it was clearly, this is not thoughtful. And so we got to do it right. And so training of the AI is critical. And that context and that training is the difference maker. And so what do we want to do? We want to train it on things like our offering, our case studies, our voice, our tone, our sales methodology. And the nice thing is, how many of you guys have run a BDR team? Have you ever tried to train them? You just got to sit with them. I mean, you train them on the case study, they forget that. The nice thing is you train the AI assistant and it's kind of got it, We're done. I don't need to tell you to go to Seismic for the 90th time to get the content or whatever. So we're going to train it on that, and then it's actually going to use behavioral data from Sixth Sense. So where have they been on the website? Have we had an opportunity with them before? Are they using a competitor? Where are they in their buying stage? So this training and this tuning is what makes these agents, I think, highly effective and trustworthy. This is an example that I love where we had a prospect, we reached out and the prospect said, I'm on paternity leave and I don't get back until this date. And so the AI agent logged, okay, cool. They're going to be back on this date. And so then reached out on the date that they got back and got another out of office reply that said, I'm sick, I'm not feeling well or whatever. But then the person ended up responding and the AI agent said, you're sick and you've just been on paternity leave. We don't need to do this demo. Why don't we wait a few days to connect? I mean, empathy, tone. I don't know if one of our BDRs would have done this,